social media platforms at Mr. Jerry OC. Yeah, if you want to find him on television, plenty of chances to do that.
I also, I'm on Yelp. I leave reviews.
Canary on Fox, he co-hosted Talk on CBS. Do the networks get jealous that you're doing stuff for other networks? You're just kind of like seeding everything.
No, I think it's like worked out. I think they work it out. But you know, I work for CBS, and that Love Boat show I do is on Paramount Plus.
Right, so that's all I'm saying with that. Yeah. Jerry is here, and one of his favorite things that we learned when, like, Jerry knew about us before we knew that Jerry, like, listened to the show. And, it started with the Drunk Donald voicemail that he left for us one weekend. And, like, is that really Jerry O'Connell? And it turned out that it was. And then as we talked to him, he's like, oh my God, I love Cardinarks. And it became like a family thing, like where he and his wife, Rebecca, and the kids and everything, they would sit around and watch the Cardinark videos.
I have a feeling Jerry's way more into it than Rebecca.
No, we're actually all into it. It's television, watching it, and we actually would tag you guys on social media every time we would return one of our cards, and then we also were reunited on my show, The Talk, because one of our guests on The Talk was Dr. Phil.
That was insane that Dr. Phil went to go promote the new season of Dr. Phil.
Yes.
These are the Cardinarks, leading with the Cardinarks.
Well, it was so crazy because Dr. Phil was coming into that show I work on, The Talk, and there was like rumblings of he was doing a story on a crazy guy who's sort of delusional, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a good episode. And then they showed us the clip in our morning meeting, and it was Seabass, and I was like, oh my.
Now, did you tell anybody that you knew him?
I was about to, and then when I saw the whole room was murmuring to each other how crazy this person thought they were, I thought it was maybe best if I just stayed quiet. Right. When Seabass kept talking about us, we, and then Dr. Phil kept correcting Seabass, saying, "You mean you?" I heard my boss like whisper to someone next to me, like, "That guy is crazy."
Yeah, we know.
And I remember thinking, I better keep this to myself. And it's so funny on social media, a lot of people were like, "You should have defended Seabass." You're a chicken, man.
He's the only one who stood up and called everyone, because he had a few. It was like the split room, as it usually is with this sort of thing, and you called them lazy bones.
I did call them lazy bones. I still did not reveal that. I knew you.
Well, he's in a full Cardinarks getup. He normally doesn't do this like when we're doing the segments on the show, but he is in his full Cardinarks getup today. He's even got the aviator sunglasses on. This is special for you, Jerry.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. I feel like I'm meeting like Chuck Norris. Right?
Well, here we go. Brand new round of Cardinarks.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they knock on you? Cardinarks. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they knock on you? Cardinarks is filmed alongside the men and women of Cardinarks. Listener discretion is advised.
And we made him an honorary sergeant of the Cardinarks last time Jerry was here. So, yeah. Okay, what do we have? What do we got here, Seabass? Some new people that were just trying to get to do the right thing, the moral thing, and return that card to the corral or to the front of the store.
And we had a visit, a hometown visit, like they do on The Bachelor, for Jerry, because he's here. We went to Jerry's backyard. This is the Calabasas area of LA. Very, very fancy. The Kardashians famously.
I'm in the lower income area of Calabasas.
He's Section 8. So you might not expect any of the violence that we hear when I'm in, let's say Staten Island, other parts of the country.
Texas, I always worry about you.
Texas was where a gun was pulled on me.
In areas like this.
Right, so there's a lot of entitlement. I'm going to go there's a lot more arguing here than there is physical violence. This is one lady who, this is beyond insane when they do this, where she sees where the cart return is, and she puts it on the backside of the cart return. And by the way, in this case, blocking two spots, but she just can't walk that extra 6 feet to get it back with the other carts inside.
Long distance.
Yeah. So I walk up on her, and I've got, Cardinark magnets, lazy bones on board in this case.
And it's a phone number that no one else has,
right?
So that you never give out. It's super secret.
Exactly. So I approach this lady who again 6'8" feet. Let's hear what her excuse is. The turn is right there. Goodness gracious. Let's go with lazy bones on board magnet.
Well, I am watching a feeling well, I'm really about vertigo, and if I fall, that'll be your liability.
And she goes right right to the
Instant vertigo.
liability angle. So again, it's not a surprise coming from that part of the country.
Very litigious.
Yes, exactly.
She kind of sounds like another show that you listen to, you like a lot. She kind of sounds like a more with it Wendy the Slow Adult from the Howard Stern show.
I do. There is like a Calabasas sort of like lockjaw.
Yeah. Housewives.
Out a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit of Adderall, perhaps. We don't know. So okay, just right out of the bat with the medical excuse and threatening to sue. Here's the tracks. Now I asked her, well, okay, if you have that bad of vertigo, number one, there's 1,000 other follow-up questions like, are you safe to be on the road? So let's see what she says about that.
If I fall, that'll be your liability.
So if you fall walking the extra 6 feet,
Yeah, I can.
if your vertigo's that bad, how are you safe to drive?
I'm okay. I'm fine with sitting.
Okay.
I can't walk. When I walk, I feel dizzy.
How'd you walk into the store then?
Yeah.
With a cart. I
So-
put the cart here. I pulled it up. I walked to the store.
Are you going to walk back into your house with a cart?
No, I'm fine.
Is there a force field around your house or protecting you?
Is that home not waiting me? I don't think I explain myself to you.
What a moron.
No, I'll be fine in my house.
It's a vertigo-free zone.
Wouldn't holding the cart the extra 6 feet help?
Yeah. Exactly. When she walked from leaving her cart back to her car, she didn't hit the ground. Exactly what you said.
Magically.
Yeah, magically.
This is what's so incredible about cart narcs. Why do people talk to you? Why do they talk and continue to talk? Why? It is incredible.
That's my point. If this guy walked up to me, I wouldn't even acknowledge him. I would get in my car and leave.
Now, let's replay the last little bit, because she kind of addresses just that. She says, I've kind of taken apart her excuse, laid it bare in front of her.
But then she says, I don't need
And then she said, I don't need to talk to you, because she then throws her her third card out. I've got kids at home. Let's see if we can hit that again.
Is that home not waiting me? I don't think I explain myself to you.
Now, your kid's like starving to death? Is that why you have to get home so quickly?
It's not the end of the world.
Exactly, that's the point. That's why. And why are you arguing so much if it's not the end of the world? And she does finally leave.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Without returning the card.
without returning the card. Again, her 5 kids.
I want to apologize as a resident of Calabasas.
The lower income
This
part of
young-
Alabama.
yeah.
The trailer park, yeah.
For this young lady's inability to return a cart because of her vertigo.
Yeah. I hope those groceries are going to be all over her lawn.
Oh my God, rain everywhere.
Now,
It's a copper bracelet.
Oh, by the way, she was not in a handicap spot. Thank you.
Seabass, in your travels across our fine land doing the card narking that you do, and thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you find, like, if you go to, like, is there any kind of, like, difference between the wealthier neighborhoods and the lower income neighborhoods with the number of people that put their cards back? I would think, and my guess would be, just from the entitlement side of things, that maybe the nicer neighborhoods wouldn't put them back as much.
It really, and I've tried to track that over the years, and it's really even, because it's more.
What does the data show?
It's the amount is pretty uniform, but it's as we're hearing here, it's the attitude and the tactics they use.
Sure.
So like, when I get a gun pulled on me or I get chased around in Kentucky or Texas, in Calabasas, no, there's more of you heard, they go straight to the legal arguments, they go straight to the medical excuses.
Sure.
And that leads us to our next clip. The lady who, just same sort of deal, the car returns 20 feet that way, but she leaves it between the spots, which again makes it just a little bit harder for everyone else to pull in, and it can roll away. And she's got a guy with her too, who could take it for her, but she doesn't, once they leave it, they don't want to do whatever, and then she also has a legal argument for us here. That's not where the card goes. It's, I don't think you know what that word means, number one, man. Okay, well, give me a definition. What did you just do? I put a magnet on the car.
That's the, okay, we're gonna call it.
And what would you say about that? What's the charge going to be, do you think, ma'am and sir?
It's called assault.
Oh, that's assault.
Oh.
Assault. What wrong with her?
She claims to be a lawyer. She claims that putting a magnet on her car is assault.
Yeah.
Which, of course, it is not. It is maybe littering, maybe trespass on a chattel, actually, which is a fancy word for car or vehicle.
Right.
So I've been around the block a few times with this car narc thing. I try to break down with her and her guy why a magnet is assault. What's assault, sir?
Assault is touching, the improper touching or
Well, you want to keep coming at me, Mr. Lawyer Man? Because you're lying.
Well,
I'm sorry, are you a lawyer?
No, sir, we're a public service of highly trained sexy agents. Yeah, Agent Sebastian. Oh, are you calling me unsexy, man?
How dare you? She questioned, oh, sexy, really?
Yeah, she is more of a butterface.
Okay, so, what's wrong with you?
Jerry.
How dare you?
Assault is the, I live in, like, racket his brain in front of
Legal
her. Alright, so she apparently, he's not so much of a lawyer. She still claims she's a lawyer. And we go back and forth. She's gonna get me arrested for this assault.
Okay.
So why wouldn't every DA in the country arrest us if that was assault?
I don't know.
Because you're wrong, that's why. Now let me explain real quick.
I'm back.
Because you've lost the argument, that's why. Now if someone puts, let's say, a flyer for a party on your car, is that assault? Yeah, exactly, because you lost the argument.
You're right.
Done. She rolls it up. By the way, fun fact about this particular encounter is her boyfriend, husband, whoever, did call the cops.
Oh.
Now I don't stick around for that. I don't stick around for that because
Smart.
number one, it's 20 minutes of me sitting there. Number two, I'm not going to help them waste police resources and time.
Oh,
And number
you are a good person that way.
Yeah.
Thank you. And number three, just in case I get the wrong cop, I don't want to be in the back of a squad car.
You want to revenge. Exactly.
Special extra follow-up to that clip.
Okay.
I published that clip. I get a call from the boss here.
Oh.
And apparently that woman is a real lawyer.
Whoa.
And apparently she knew somebody she had somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody on the board of our company who
Whoa.
was demanding that video be taken down.
Who knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. Okay.
So that gets to our boss, who, by the way, super cool. He's a big Cartnark supporter. Totally covered me on this one because she's making all these claims about there's this guy in this tactical gear that comes up to me threatening.
Not entirely wrong. I mean, there are some facts in
Yes,
there.
I explained all that. But at least so far, now that video may get taken down because it's, technically they can do that at our company. But so far, our company has backed the Cartnarks in the face of that lazy bones who doesn't even know the song.
She is really
Wow.
He's been over Cartnarks.
And I agree with Bravey. That is shocking because typically companies will fold
That's
in
true.
2 seconds.
Yes.
So far, so good on that one.
Wow.
Well, Jerry O'Connell is here. More with him, and we'll do a little bit more Cartnarking
A few more.
when we come back. Hang on. Back in a